Hey guys, it's Colin, and today we are going to be starting a new game. So this game is gonna be like, I'll just show you. You see, it's kind of like this scrolling game, you know, with just shooting starfish, I guess. Yeah, it's like a scrolling shooter. Now, first of all, you may have a question. Colin, you know, the background, that background isn't scrolling, and you'd be right. The background's kind of messed up on this one, but I'll make it work for the one I am teaching. Okay, trust me. So let's just get started. Okay, first just open up a new Scratch project, and as always, we don't need this cat dude. So if we look back here, you know, we have like our diver and starfish, right? We don't actually have to draw those. These are in the Scratch library. So you want to go in the library, click this underwater. And then here we are. We have divers and starfish and stuff. You can use any diver you want. I'm just going to use diver 1. So click OK. So first, we want our diver to be moved with the arrow keys. Okay. So let's just quickly do that. We go to events and do when this green flag is clicked. So first of all, this guy's kind of big. So let's just shrink him down a little. So go to looks and do set size to 30%. And then we also want him to start at around this place. So go to motion and go to XY, X as negative 190, Y as 0. Okay. And now let's start on him moving around. So let's go take out a forever loop and 4 if statements. Okay. 3 and 4. So now we go to sensing and take out 4 key pressed. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we want to do up arrow, down arrow, right arrow, left arrow. Okay, so up arrow changes Y. So we want to do change Y by 4 because we don't want to make it more than 4, else he's going to be zooming all over the place. And now change Y by -4 for down arrow. Now for right arrow, we want to change X by 4, and left arrow change X by -4. Okay. And then, let me see. Yep, works pretty well. Now, this is all we're going to need for our diver 1. So let's get an enemy. We go to stripes, back to underwater. So I'm going to use a starfish because like it doesn't look weird while it's all moving around and stuff. So let's use our starfish. You can use a crab too because crabs will look a little more normal, but you know, like fish and stuff, it would look kind of weird, like traveling backwards and like down stuff. So starfish or crab, choose one of those. Now I'm using starfish, so this pink color, you know, not that good. So let's change it up. We'll take your paint bucket and color your starfish red. So I'm just going to use this costume A. Costume 1, you can use whatever. And then if you're using a crab, he's already red, so no need to change him there. Okay, and if you are in vector mode, we actually want to convert to bitmap mode. Now, usually, you know, we wouldn't do this, but since we're going to be spamming a bunch of starfish all over the screen in our game, bitmap mode would make it a lot less laggy. So as you can see, starfish just looks kind of ugly right now, but it won't lag as much, so it'll look fine once we shrink it down because it won't look, like pixels won't be as noticeable. So first, let's shrink this guy down, and then the way we're going to have him spanning starfish all over the place is he's going to be moving up and down this area, and then like creating clones of himself, and the clones are going to be flying out, okay? So let's go to events, and then when this green flag is clicked, so first of all, looks, we want to do set size, again, 30%, and then we also want to hide him, okay, because we're not actually going to be seeing this guy flying over the screen. We're seeing his clones. So let's hit hide over there. And now go to control take out a forever block, and then so we want it to randomly move up and down here, right? So we want to go to X. So X is going to be 240 because that's the way edge. Now Y, to make them randomly move up and down here, we go to operators. You can see this pick random block, right? So it's, so the lowest number for Y is 180, negative 180, and highest is 180, right? So we want to do pick random negative 180 to positive 180. Okay, so now he's going to be randomly moving up and down here, but he's just going to be shooting stuff straight. So we also want motion, and then point in direction, pick random. So we want him to randomly like be shooting like out. Okay, so we want to use the values negative 60 to negative 120. Okay, so now we can create 5 clones of himself. So to go to control, take out a repeat 5, and then do create a clone of myself and wait 0.2 seconds. Okay, and now we want to take out another wait block and make sure, just to make it a little more random, we go pick random 1 to 10 and make it 3 seconds. So pick random 1 to 3 seconds. So yeah, this is gonna make it a little more random. Okay, so now what to do with the clones? So we go back to control, take out a when I start as a clone. Okay, so this is pretty simple. First we go to looks, we want to take out a show block because we want to be able to see it. And now we want to do first repeat 10 and then motion move 5 steps. Okay, and now it's only gonna move to like about here. So we go to control, now we do repeat until, and then sensing, yes, here, touching edge, and then do move, move 5 steps. Okay, and then we go to control, and then just do delete this clone. Okay, so the reason we have this like repeat 10 is we want it to be able to move like a little before it senses for any collisions, because we don't like, it's just gonna get insta killed sometimes and we don't want that to happen. So yeah, as you can see, we have some starfish coming out all over the place. What you will notice though, our starfish they're upside down, right? So the way we fix that, stop costumes. So we've used these in our Mario Kart, so we just click here and then flip upside down. Okay, so click both of those twice. Click the flip left right once and flip up down once. Now, oops, I guess not. So just click the flip up down once, and yes, now you can see they're facing the right way. Okay, so now let's spice this game up a little. We only have one type of starfish right now, so let's make 2 other enemies. So duplicate this twice. Okay, now for starfish 2, take your paint bucket, let's make him blue. And just do the other one for completion's sake. Okay, now we're gonna use this old starfish code as our base code kind of. So this blue starfish, they're all gonna start at one point and then branch out. Okay, so just, oh wait, yeah, so just take out this pick random and then do -90. Okay, to make them branch out, we're gonna go to motions and then turn left 15 degrees, and instead of 15 we go pick random 1 to 10. We want to do 30, 2, negative 30. Okay, and you can make this like, we'll just make our game a little harder. Okay, so just keep everything the same after this. And blue. No, why are y'all spawning in the corner? Come on, man. Yeah, see, now these blues, they're branching out, right? One more enemy. So we go here. Let's make this guy yellow. So again, paintbrush it. Paint bucket, and make him yellow. Okay, and so this one, if you ever seen baseball, you know, like a knuckleball, it's just like randomly moving. This is what we're gonna kind of have our starfish do. So randomly, like start turning and stuff, and maybe picking up speed and losing speed. So let's go. We're gonna do the same thing. Take out this, set direction to -90, and then inside this block we want to go to motion and then do turn 15 degrees, operators, pick random, and instead of 30 to -30, we want to do -10 to 10. Okay, and to make them like randomly pick up speed, we go pick 5 to 8. Okay, so let's go. Yeah, see, this yellow guy's kind of crazy now. Alright, this game is, see, now our game's getting a lot better. But as you can see, we can just pass through our starfish. Nothing's gonna happen. So one last adjustment we're gonna make so we can die to the starfish. So take out this forever loop and instead get this, go to control, get a repeat until loop, and then put everything back in. We go to operators, and then take out 2 ore blocks, put one inside the other, so we have 3 ore slots, and we go sensing, touching mouse pointer, and then touching starfish, touching mouse pointer, starfish 2, and starfish 3. Okay, and then after that, go to control, and then stop all. So let's test this out. Yeah, I touch a starfish and I die. Okay, so this is all we're gonna do for this video. Next, we will hopefully finish our game to make it look like this, and then possibly we might have time to get to a final boss for this kind of level. So okay, so remember, just subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys next time.